Hi, guys. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well, day or night, whenever you tune in and see this. So, this is going to be a general reading for both fire sign Leo and earth sign Virgo. So, they can cover anything like love, work, friends, family, health, money, etc. Whatever you are bringing to this reading or why you're watching this reading. Everyone is welcome, cross watcher, etc. Whether you have your sun in Leo or Virgo, or or your moon in Leo or Virgo, or even rising in Leo, Virgo, or even have your Venus in Leo and Virgo, or wherever you have Leo and Virgo in your chart. So all are welcome. All right. So these are also going to be timeless readings, meaning that they may resonate for some before or after the original time frame of April 2023. So it may resonate for some people a little bit by a couple of months in the past or even a couple of months in the future. But always feel free to check out your other placements. Like, for instance, again, what is your sun, moon, rising sign? Where you have Venus, where you have Jupiter in your chart for matters of love or for luck and expansion with Jupiter. So we're going to go ahead and get started here with the Leo reading. And I did want to do a quick little sound bell here to just ground ourselves and get into connection with spirit again, letting go and releasing of anything that we've been holding on to, all of those good things. Okay. So I did find my sound bell and I wanted to do a quick, sound meditation. It helps clear the cards. It helps me be a better channeler for spirit and hopefully helps you guys as well. Just kind of tune in and get ready to receive messages here for you. All right. So if you feel guided, you can take a couple of deep breaths whenever. Also, just be aware it may be a little bit loud, but it is only going to be for a little bit. So if you're listening with headphones or something like that, just be aware. All right. So let's go ahead and do our sound bell here for Leo for April. All right. So let's put this over here and now get into the energy of the Leo reading. So as always, I have already taken a picture, one photo of all of these cards that I will be uploading after the reading is done, after the live is done. So if there is something that you want to check out and you want to see the photo to see the cards in more detail or just see them all together and have it for a later date, all you have to do is click in the description box below down here. All right, to get that info, it just takes you to my Facebook page where I'll be posting it, okay? But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we have here for you, Leo. So just remember as well that when this reading is happening and you're coming to this video, it could be about you here, Leo, this reading, or it could be about another person you're dealing with, multiple people you're dealing with, or it's just about your general environment situation. So always keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and call out your cards here and see what we have. So for Leo, we start off with the Chariot in the reverse position. Then we have the Three of Cups in the right side up position, the Two of Sacred Circles, also known as Two of Pentacles, in the right side up position, and then the Two of Wands, also known as Two of Staves, in the reverse position here. So we're going to start off with these first four main cards at the top, and then later we will get into what is on the top and the bottom of each of these two different tarot decks that I'm using to get even more insight, okay? And then at the very end, we also have a little oracle card for you as well. All right, so here, let's see, Leo. Let's see what other zodiac frequencies are showing up here in your reading. Of course, you have Cancer with the Chariot. You have the Hanged One or the Hanged Man, which is Pisces energy. You also have the Empress down here as far as your major arcana, which is Libra energy. Got a lot of different energies going on here, Leo. As a side note, you do have a repeating card, so we will get into that later. All right. But you also have way down here in the past, we'll get to this later as well. You have Cleo, no. Sorry. You have the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy again. You have a little bit of Scorpio, and then you also have Temperance, which is the official card for Sagittarius. So, what does this mean when we're talking about the zodiac frequencies that are showing up here in your reading? Okay, it could be that you're dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, a Libra, or a Scorpio or Sagittarius, or it could also be referencing Cancer season, Pisces season, Libra season, Scorpio season, Sagittarius season of this year, of last year, or even next year, right? If it's not any one of those things, it could also be, sorry, let me turn this down here, just like a little ambient noise for the animals. Those sun signs, or someone that has a lot of that specific season. It could also be referencing birth chart or the other person's birth chart that may even give you even more clues. It means nothing at all, but I do like to just kind of mention it while we're getting into the beginning of the reading. All right, so that was what was showing up, what zodiac frequencies were showing up in your major arcana. Now, like, I want to look now at what is the majority of your minor arcana, okay? Because sometimes that can be another underlying theme to your reading. So we do have a Cups card, a Pentacle card, and a two of a Staves or Wands card. All right. So it's interesting here. I would actually say that the minor are less important here in your reading, Leo, because you have so many major arcanas, right? You've got one in the current present energies possibilities. Okay. Then you have four major arcanas in the past energies. And then you have another one, which is your tarot confirmation card, which is a combination of past and future energies. And it is a repeating card to one of these over here as well. Okay. So when you see in reading a lot of major arcanas, it can talk about a lot of change, right? So looks like here for you, Leo, for the Leos that I'm reading for, right, there has been a lot of change going on in the past, a little bit in the future as well, or currently, but it's more so in that past energy, okay? Now, I do want to see here. So we've got, going back to the minor arcana, you've got wands, you've got pentacles, and you've got cups. What is missing? A lot of times that can tell us a lot about a reading as well. So you don't have any swords cards here, okay? So that would be air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, swords in the tarot talk about our intellect, our mental capacity, our mental health. Is it in a good place, a not so good place? Have I been overthinking? Have I been underthinking or not thinking enough? Not thinking enough. Okay, so that's another way to look at it. So since you have no swords cards or no air sign energy in this reading, Leo, that could be something that is lacking or that can give you more balance during this time. Okay, so kind of just keep that in the back of your mind as we go through the reading here. All right, but let's go ahead and start. Actually, I forgot to call the dates, so let's do that first. So each one of these four cards on the top can correspond to about a week's time frame or so. Okay, let me just turn up the music a little bit again. All right. So we were saying that the first card can be from around April 1st through the 8th. Second card can be from around April 9th through the 15th. Third card can be from around April 16th through the 22nd. Fourth card can be from around April 23rd through the 30th. And I'll say the dates again when we're on each card, okay? And these are not set in stone. They're just kind of like a general guideline, right? Okay. Excuse me. So now let's go ahead and start with your first card here. So Leo, we start off the beginning of the month of April here with that Chariot in the reverse position. So of course we have Cancer energy. So when we look at this in the reverse position, and even if it was right side up, because it is your first card here, Leo, it can talk about energy from the recent past still kind of trickling in here, okay? But this chariot in the reverse position is a little bit of an energetic blockage, gentle reminder, or challenge, as I like to call it, okay? This is where spirit is having you slow down in some way, okay? There can also be some type of imbalance here for you or for the other person, a multiple general environment situation. Again, however you come into this reading, where there is a masculine and feminine energy, which would normally be these two lions, right? The yellow golden lion and the black beautiful silvery lion, black silver, right? He's got little undertones of silver in there, okay? So there is, again, some type of imbalance between masculine and feminine, of course, that we all have inside of us. Okay. But it's really a slowdown of energy because normally the chariot would be kind of fast for momentum and progress. And so here it's completely reversed or slowed down. Okay. So that's usually, again, a message from spirit that there needs to be a particular slowdown. Okay. So because the majority of all of your cards here are underneath this one card. This is where we're going to talk about this. And this is where Spirit told me to put these cards here for you. Okay. So if you've seen me before, you've seen that I do shuffle at least one of the zodiac readings here per month on my channel, right? So today I shuffled off screen for Leo, but then I'll shuffle on screen for Virgo. And that's kind of how I do it. I go back and forth. Okay. But I always confirm with Spirit, which cards they want to receive. All right. So anyway, with all that being said,